Nairobi County Governor Johnson Sakaja identified the poorly maintained and clogged drainage system as a primary contributor to floods. This year, the unsolved problems claimed the life of an officer who was swept away by the rains in the line of duty. Our reporter Vera Mora breaks down when exactly the rain started beating Nairobi.
Excellency's administration through the works sector and environment are also working closely to ensure that we revamp the existing infrastructure.
This is not the first time the county is promising to improve the drainage system of Nairobi. In 2023, City Hall employed 2,500 Green Army members. Currently, every sub-county has over 100 Green Army workers. Green Army is a group of youths contracted by the county to keep the city clean by sweeping and clogging drainages and collecting garbage.
There are people who have been on the riparians. Ngong River here has burst its banks. We've been telling people, you need to move. Now what we need to do, and this is our disaster chief officer, let's move those people. We have no choice because the weather forecast shows us that the rains are going to continue.
The county boss also noted that illegal structures were built and ended up blocking drainages, leading to flooding, insisting that all illegal structures put up along drainages are going to be demolished as his administration can't risk the lives of thousands of Nairobians at the expense of protecting one person's business. This promise, however, still remains a wish.
We are conscious that this is a big challenge, and I know that this administration is working towards trying to regularize and ensure that those structures that have been built along the drainage systems, along the riverine systems, are removed so that Mother Nature finds its way.
Had he kept his word, the incident that saw David Chisere, a police officer at Kamkunji police station, being swept away in the line of duty on Sunday, 24th of March, 2024, would be a story of victory and not death. The 10 p.m. incident exposed the poor drainage system with photos and videos circulating on social media platforms showing the flooded expressway and about 1,500 households affected in different areas of Mukuru, Kayole, Mathare, Kibera, and South Sea.
On the western side, we have the highlands where most of the rivers emanate from. The Ngong River, Gidororo, Mathare, they all come from the highlands and converge towards the lower lands of the eastlands area. So many a time you find that the impact and effect of floods is mostly felt in the eastlands area of Nairobi.
Despite Nairobi residents' hope for an upgraded drainage system before the rainy season, the expectations are constantly let down. Garbage still remains another responsibility the county has not responded to. Garbage is left unattended until it gets to the drainage system, causing the blockage of the system. In Kawangware, one side it is merry for these pigs. On the other side, children are not able to find their way.
Walibia wa mwage hapa na sete county inakuja chukua. Sasa wanamwaga kulingana na vile waliagana. Wanamwaga lakini watu wa county wanakataa kuchukua. Inaenda mpaka wiki 3, wiki 4, miezi 3.
Sasa tunashangaa, tulichagua gavana gani? Sakaja huko wapi? Wamama tunateseka. Tuko na watoto wanafaa kupita hapa mahali waende shule. Lakini ni shida watoto hata kupita. Harufu yenyewe hatuwezi. Sakaja tulikuchagua utufanyie kazi. Lakini kazi yenye unafanya hatuioni.
The insufficiency of the drainage system becomes evident as the rains expose its outdated and dysfunctional state, compelling residents to navigate flooded roads by slugging, hopping, skipping, and even using trolley pullers during the rainy season to cross the seasonal rivers on Nairobi's highway. Nairobians continue to brave floods and stagnant water during rainy seasons, as the county remains dependent on the old drainage that was designed to serve less than 500,000 people when the current city population has bloomed to 6 million, with 1 million operating from neighboring counties of Kiambu, Kajiado, and Machakos.
My plea to the county, change the plans, bring them to the latest that you have approved to, and make it work.
Certainly, we are also conscious of the fact that the existing drainage ecosystem we have in place is not adequate for phenomena such as what we witnessed the other day. When this was constructed, many years ago, this was to, cater for population that was much lower than what we have today.
Contrary to what the man promised when he took office, he promised Nairobi residents rescue boats, a promise he still says is achievable.
These are not the typical boats that you're talking about. These are what you call rescue rafts. These are inflatable rafts that can actually be transported on a fire engine and deployed in an area that is flooded where it's not possible for the fire engine to access or for the affected public to be able to move to safety.
Boats aside, what awaits Nairobi occupants as they approach a rainy season can only be positive if the authorities begin working on the drainage systems.
Na gavana wa hapa, tulichagua gavana wetu na ambaye anaitwa Sakaja. Ako wapi? Ako wapi? Sakaja uko wapi? Sisi tunateseka.
Vera Mora, KTN News.
Well, I hope their plight is heard and acted upon.